three tests in our life: fire, water, and copper pipes. This is a proverb from Russian language. So, first test, fire. It represents suffering. If you don't know what to do in your life, if you're a little bit lost, if you are not working on yourself to develop yourself as a personality, then life will be giving you suffering. And the way how to overcome this suffering is by accepting it. The example is you go into the kitchen after a party and there's just a huge mess and you are thinking, oh my goodness, it's such a nightmare, it's like everything is completely dirty, it's just terrible. The kitchen is complete mess. So acceptance means that you start doing something, you make some efforts, you start washing the pots, you are working on it, and as it makes the life a little bit more difficult, you have to make some efforts, but the problem is gone. So when we start to make efforts in our life, we are accepting the things that how they are, and at the same time we make some efforts to improve, then we pass the first test of fire and we come to the second, which is water. What happens when you start working on yourself, when you're improving yourself as a person, you're making some efforts, doing things, naturally water will start to flow in your life. Water represents money. If you are improving yourself, then money naturally will start to flow into your life. And the challenge with water is that it's continuously flowing and the stream can get really, really strong and it can just pull you away. So if you start to have a lot of money, then there are many challenges. You might leave your wife, leave your children, go to Miami, one girl, another girl, yachts, and life is just being you are being pulled away by the stream and it ends up in some very heavy places. So the way how to pass the test of money is not to get too much attached to it. If you get attached to money, then water will bring you away with the stream. If you get too much attached to the suffering, you're always thinking, oh, I'm suffering, this is bad, the kitchen is dirty, it's complete mess. If you get attached to it, then you will get burned. Then if you pass the second test of water, if you don't get too attached to it, if you start to use it instead of being used by it, then you get to the third stage or the third test, which is copper pipes and represents fame. If you use money for doing good things, for helping others, what happens naturally? You get fame. And fame is another challenge. We can become really proud thinking that, oh, I'm so great, I have done this, I have done that. Everyone is advertising me and making me so popular, so many followers and so on. And the way how to overcome this test of fame is to have seniors. If we have some teachers whose advice we are taking, and we are taking always some advice how to deal in different situations, and we give the results to them instead of thinking that we are the greatest and we have reached so much, but instead of this we take the opportunity to appreciate the people who have helped us in our life, then we can get over the fame problem. That's a real self-esteem. Good self-esteem is humility. When you understand that everything, whatever you have, whatever you know in your life is actually due to help of others. And maybe you don't have teachers that you associate, but you might have some friends. So you should try and take advice from your friends. Or in the worst case, if your wife is screaming on you that you are like this and you're like that, then take advice from her, because the close person wife or husband, when there's some arguments, they are screaming and saying everything what is actually true. So take good attention, listen, learn, and take advice from others. Don't think that you are that you have done everything. So I wish you a great day, peace, and see you later.